Alright everyone, welcome back to a Pyware tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to animate setting down instruments so that they appear on the field. Now if you do this without doing this method, then you won't actually see the instrument on the ground in the animation. Now a lot of times I won't animate the instruments actually staying on the ground unless I have people marching around them or near them or through them. So it's important for them to be in the right place. But it's a good skill to know how to do this so that if you did need to do it or a client asked you to do it, you could do it. It's quite simple. I've already got this set up here. I've got all these trumpet players who are going to kneel down. They're going to put their instruments in place. They're going to stand up, and then they're going to just kind of ripple to the center to do choreography. And we want to see the trumpets on the ground. So when you watch it as it is, you won't actually see the instruments. They leave them so they don't have them in their hands, but we can't see where they actually are. So if we had other drill going on here, it would be a little bit challenging writing-wise or for the client to see where the trumpets will actually be. So let's animate it. So a way we do this is we use props like usual. We have 63 trumpets, so I'm going to create this exact same form, maybe just one step out in front of them so that they can set them down. 63. I'm going to make them a different color, so I'm going to make them like red. Good, 63. So now there's a person out in front of the people, and what we'll do is we will highlight those. We will make them into, I always just use a panel flat, so a flat panel, or you can make a box, I guess, and so that they have a little bit of height to them. Trumpet, let's say, is about 1 foot long and half a foot, like 6 inches or maybe 7 inches. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, height 0.8 as well, so it's kind of like this. Maybe it's a little bit longer. No, it's about right. That's a bit tall. We'll make it a little bit 0.5. Let's do that. Yeah, it's about that big. And then you can, what we'll do for right now is we will make it solid colors and we'll make it transparent because we don't want them to be on the ground yet. So transparent. Sometimes you make it and then you got to go into your drop down and add it. So now we've got our trumpets created, but they're transparent, so you still can't see them. But we want them, by the time they start coming up here, to be on the ground. So here's where we'll select them again and we'll make them, if you go into your folders, you go back and models isn't the one, that's just percussion instruments. If you go to figurine sets, nope, fabric, yeah, brass instruments, and you got trumpet. Now this isn't going to wrap the box exactly like a trumpet, but they will be golden and on the ground so that you can see where they are. So then you've got that, and they're already on the ground, and then when the performers run away to the center, they're still there. Now when you want them to go back away, of course you animate the performers to go back to their instrument, kneel down, and then from the rest of the checkpoints you just make them transparent again. So essentially you're just making them transparent and making them untransparent. They pop down the ground, and you've got the drill. And then, of course, you can have them go back to their instruments, kneel down, pick them up, and as soon as you want them to be, out of the picture again, they're transparent. Now, the only other thing you gotta make sure of is that this added a whole bunch of things to your drill file. So you've got all these trumpets. So when you do go to create the files to print for your client, you'll probably want to hide these in your drill charts and then just make a circle here with arrows or do something like that to show that they're there. If you don't know how to do that, I can show you. You just kind of go to the arrow tool, create from draw tool, circle tool. So then you create this form and it creates a little arrow circle for you. So that's how you show it in the drill file. And then of course, this is how it looks in the real view if you hide people. So we don't want to hide them. Show all. There we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of to do when you do this, hiding and showing, making transparent, making clear, that sort of thing. But it's a cool way to animate, showing the instruments on the ground, and is another way just to make sure that when you are delivering a drill to a client, you can make sure to show them that everything works.
Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like these Pyware videos.